Welcome, lovelies. Story time. This story is about how a tailor, self-acclaimed fashion designer, ruined my wedding dress, and how another tailor saved the day. This experience reinforced the lesson that it's not your village people. Many times, it's your terrible attitude that is stopping you from reaching your full potential. All right, the wedding was in Niger, so I traveled from New Zealand to Nigeria. Now, this was my initial choice of style, but she said that the style would not suit the fabric, so she recommended another style for me. This is the style she recommended. Keep a mental picture of this style because it will be needed soon. My only suggestion was that I don't want the breast cup to be obvious like you see in the photo, and I don't like corset. I don't like how it looks on people. But they were trying to convince me that corset is nice. I was like, I don't like corset. Anyway, I sent her my measurement, and I was expecting that if she needed extra measurements, she would let me know. But she did not say anything, so I just assumed my measurement is good. My face fitting was 4 days after I arrived. I missed that one. The following day, I went back for fitting. The tailor, female, wasn't around, and she didn't leave any instructions, so I left. Tailor was not there, so I couldn't try my dress. We'll try it some other day, which is tomorrow because the wedding is on Saturday. I went back again the next day. I'm back here again to fit my dress. Yeah.
I'm not the one singing always. Customer, I'm looking at somebody.
Right. So this part is not done easily. So this. Look at me. It's okay. What? The dress was so tight. Like I did not send her my measurements. Mind you, I had a wedding in December 2022 that I sent measurements for a dress, the wedding dress, and it fit. It was my size. So I used that same measurement and I added an extra inch to each of the measurements, just in case someone has put on weight or whatever. But on trying this dress, it was so tight, like almost 2 sizes down. So yep, you guessed right. It wasn't my size. She ignored me. She just left and told me, oh, she's hungry, she wants to eat, and just left. I was even thinking she'd be like, okay, come back later or wait. She just left. No word, nothing. So I was like, what? It was my goddaughter is also working for her that told me to go and come back the next day, that she has gone because I was waiting. Like she just left me, didn't say nothing, and went to eat. So yep, you guessed right. I had to go back again the next day, which was a day to the wedding. Panic. That next day came. I said I'm gonna eat first. Little did I know that I was in for the insult of my life, and it was as if I knew that that day was going to be a long day. Good morning. So I'm going to get my clothes finally because yesterday was not possible. The clothes was very tight, so I'm heading there this morning. You have to track these tailors, otherwise they'll do you the more you look, the less you see. And she's supposed to be a designer, so because the price for this clothes is also expensive, so I don't understand. Anyway, so I'll do my nails first, then I'll go and sit down at shop. You should know that I'm going to call her because today is today. She has to give me my clothes, otherwise we'll tie up tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We made coconut oil that morning. It's okay, you go me sup. Ichibe job. Then on the other side, you were running. That's right. That's it. That's the proof. This one is for coconut oil. Wow, one whole chicken. So let's go and get our clothes from our designer tailor that did not get my measurements. Same time measurement. So ideally, I was expecting that she would add 2 extra layers. So what I'm going to do is shape. But that clothes was tight. It's good though, the style is nice. and the finishing looks good too. It's just that the size is not good. Oku Street is well known for, if you want to make your hair, you want to buy extensions, you want to fix your nails. So everything here, clothes, no, not clothes, hair, nails, just face stuff. They have it here in Oku Street. And the other side is just, you have University of Uyo. Yeah. So I'm going to make my nails. Progress. The nails. This is the finished product. Zoom into the nails. Use landscape now. So I'm at the tailor's place, and I have been waiting for almost 3 hours. Clothes is not ready. I was there around 10 a.m. So a few minutes past 10 a.m. She saw me, she was chatting, she said she was going to come. Then she stood up and went out. So I just thought, one of our girls is going to attend to me. Then I sat down there. Nothing, nobody's answering me, nobody's saying anything. So I was like, what's the meaning of this? So I asked my sister to give me her number because I didn't have a number. My sister was a middleman in all of this. So she sent me a number. I'm like, hey, I've been sitting down here for like forever. So she gave one blah 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 excuse. Then she came back and I saw her there. And she went in and was doing whatever. 4 hours later, since from when I was there till she brought the dress. Still very not my size and not fitted. So on average, I was there around past 10 a.m. and I left around her shop past 5 p.m. Dress terrible, mood provoked. Why all this? Because when I was sitting down there, it seemed like from when I got till when I got provoked, I wasn't really thinking much. I was like, if it's for us to sleep here, we'll sleep here today. Because, I didn't have anything planned for that day. I just scheduled the whole day for my dress. But then somewhere along the line, while I was trying the dress, the fittings were not right. I told them, why are you guys going in to guess my measurements? I am here. Measure me and adjust accordingly. They didn't even do it. It was after I insisted again, they now started measuring me. So somewhere along the line, while I was trying the dress, it wasn't fitted. She was already, loosening, tying. So the lace was rough and it was terrible. And I bought that lace expensive. So the fabric was expensive on its own. The charge she charged was also expensive. Like, you would think all this discussion I'm talking about is about a cheap tailor. No, she's on the high side in terms of price. So I was expecting her to do a good job. And if you go to her social media pages, you see nice styles. And I was thinking, okay, nice. At least that's what even made my sister decide to take my dress to her. Because we're thinking she's a good tailor. She has sense. But apparently, she does not have sense. So while I was sitting there, while I was trying the clothes, in one of the occasions, I think the very last one that I tried the dress, it wasn't sitting properly on myself. She still made corset that I did not ask her to do. It wasn't sitting properly on my body. The whole dress was not nice, honestly. So she went back to fix it, whatever, in her place. So I was just, putting on my clothes. Then I heard her mumble some words. It's like, what the hell? I have officially been stressed by this useless, zero character tailor called Teddy Design. And the charge is not a regular charge, it's like highbrow charge, people that will give you good, great customer service charge. But she has a terrible attitude. Terrible attitude. Now why she not go progress past the way not praying for her downfall, no. Her character is what's going to keep her where she is. Safe she changes it. Terrible person. Had the audacity, she was backbiting me right at their shop. They tell me, say the evening man dress me for this style. This is what I wanted. You want look at what she sold for me. Evening man dress me. Yeah, no, then she lied right in my front that she didn't say that. Did you hear me saying it? Did you see me saying it? DJ Youngstar. Now why she did the way she did? Because if she had a good character and she can sew well, you progress. She should have told me she cannot sew. Remember the original style? This one? This is what she gave me after roughening up the dress and the lace. To say I was pissed is putting it mildly. Everyone was distraught. Like, how person go dress like this? You come from abroad, they wear this kind of clothes. Everybody go, they look sharp. You come, they resemble waiting we know. Then my auntie had a eureka moment. What about Abbas? So Abbas is she's a church member and a family friend that sews. So I called her up that night and she knows all this latest trend and all that. So I called her up that night and I took the dress to her. This is at 9 p.m. I'm talking about 9 p.m. in the night. I took the dress to her that night and the next morning she did her magic. By 10 a.m. my dress was revamped. This next morning is the day of the wedding. So I got my dress that morning. Like few hours she transformed the dress. And this is what the new dress looks like. She saved my life. I would have been looking like something that I don't know. So many times, it's not that you're not good with your business or your craft. It is that your character stinks, your attitude stinks. And I told her that you cannot play on a national stage or international stage with such attitude. You have to change. Otherwise, you'll not reach your full potential. Because I feel she can be more than what she is, but she has a terrible attitude, which unfortunately I had to experience. It's really sad for her apprentices. I just hope that they have they're not easily influenced and they have strong convictions. Otherwise, if they're easily influenced, they will end up having terrible attitude like their madam. I pray they know that they should copy all the skills but not the useless character. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you've ever experienced such terrible customer service. Bye now. Now we got bye.